सर्वप्रथम नमस्ते भन्न चाहे आज पनि मेरा सम्पूर्ण टेक्निकल साथीहरू मित्रहरूलाई हृदयदेखि नमन नमन भन्दै हात जोड्न चाहे साथीहरू। विशेषतः मैले यस CEQ टिभी च्यानल मार्फत चाहिँ मेरा आदरणीय टेक्निकल साथीहरूलाई प्राविधिक सम्बन्धी इन्जिनियरिङ सम्बन्धी केही भिडियोहरू आफूले जानेको र बुझेको केही नलेजहरू तपाईहरु सामु बाँडौँ न त भन्ने हिसाबले नै मैले केही इन्जिनियरिङ भिडियोहरू पोस्ट गरेको छु। आज पनि मेरा प्राविधिक टेक्निकल साथीहरूलाई बिटुमिनको बारेमा चाहिँ एउटा आफूले जानेको अथवा आफूले भेट्टाएका केही डकुमेन्टहरूको कलेक्सन तयार पारेर हजुर साथीहरूकै लागि म आज पोस्ट गर्ने जमर्को गरेको छु। बिटुमिन है साथीहरू, बिटुमिन यस्तो मेटेरियल हो र बिटुमिन अलकत्र भनेर चाहिँ हामीले देखेको छौँ, तर त्यसका धेरै फङ्सनहरू रहेको छ, त्यसका धेरै क्वालिटीहरू रहेको छ। र बिटुमिन भनेको के हो, बिटुमिन केमा युज हुन्छ र कस्तो किसिमको चाहिँ बिटुमिन अलकत्र हुनुपर्छ, बिटुमिन केबाट बन्द रहेछ भन्ने चाहिँ मैले यो डकुमेन्टबाट तपाईहरुलाई जानकारी गराउन खोजेको छु। मेरा आदरणीय टेक्निकल साथीहरू, मेरो भिडियोले तपाईहरुलाई कमसे कम केही कुराहरू केही ज्ञानहरू त मिलोस् न भन्दै बिटुमिनका निम्न टेस्टहरू र बिटुमिन कसरी बन्छ र बिटुमिनमा कस्तो कस्तो चाहिँ केमिकलहरू अथवा के चाहिँ र मेटेरियलहरू मिसाएर बिटुमिनहरू चाहिँ प्रयोग गर्न लायकको र प्रयोग गर्न उपयुक्त हुन्छ अथवा प्रयोग गर्न लायकको बनाउने भन्ने चाहिँ मैले डकुमेन्टमा तपाईले चाहिँ केही डकुमेन्टहरू देखाएर र तपाईहरुलाई बुझाउने जमर्को गरेको छु। र मेरो यो हेडिङमा मैले नेपाली शब्द हजुर सामु प्रयोग गरेको छु। विदेशमा बस्ने साथीहरू विदेशी साथीहरूलाई पनि इङ्ग्लिसबाट मैले हाम्रो टेक्निकल वर्डहरू प्राय इङ्ग्लिसबाट भन्नुपर्ने हुँदाखेरि टेक्निकल टर्म्सहरू इङ्ग्लिसबाट भन्ने हुँदाखेरि र इङ्ग्लिसबाट नै मैले यो चाहिँ सम्पूर्ण डिटेलहरू चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसबाट भन्ने जमर्को गर्दै अन्त्यमा साथीहरूलाई मेरो एउटा च्यानललाई मन पर्यो भने सिर्फ मन पर्यो भने एक लाइक एक सेयर र एक कमेन्ट अनि सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला, ताकि राम्रो हो भने राम्रो, नराम्रो भयो भने नराम्रो भनेर केही हजुरहरूको प्रतिक्रिया स्वरूप कमेन्ट प्रतिक्रिया पनि दिनुहोला भन्दै ल मेरो काम प्रति अगाडि बढ्न चाहे है त साथीहरू। हस्त Bitumen. Hi guys, it's a very important part, chapter 8, Bitumen. Bitumen definition. Bitumen is petroleum product obtained by the distillation of the petroleum crude. It is a viscous, liquid or solid material, black or dark brown in the color, having a desired properties. It consists of the hydrocarbons material of either natural or pyrogenous origin found in gaseous, liquid, semi-solid or solid form. It is complete so slowly in the carbon displayed and in carbon tetrachloride. Bitumen is a complex organic material and occurs naturally or may be obtained artificial during the distillation of the petroleum. Classification of bitumen. In general, there are two types of bitumen: natural bitumen, residues of the fractional distillation of crude oil, which is further divided into penetration grade, viscosity grade, or straight run residue or
rarefied bitumen. 6. Liquid bitumen made artificial for the workability during construction. Liquid bitumen can be found either as cutback bitumen mixed with volatile solvent such as petroleum, kerosene or diesel, and or bitumen emulsion prepared mixing water with the emulsifying agent. Type of bitumen. Hi guys, hi engineer friends. Type of test on bitumen is very important topic. 1. Penetration test. 2. Viscosity test. 3. Softening point test. 4. Flash and fire point. 5. Ductility test. 6. Specific gravity test. 7. Water content test. 8. Loss and heating. 9. Solubility in trichologies. 10. Penetration of residues from loss heating 25 centigrade. Hi guys, chapter 8. Penetration test of bitumen is very important. Bitumen test, penetration test. Definition. This penetration test is done to determine the hardness and softness of the bitumen. The principle is that the penetration of bituminous material is the distance in tenth of mm that standard needle volt percent vertically into a sample of the material under standard condition of the temperature 25 centigrade, load 100 mm and time 5 seconds. Objective: to determine the consistency hardness of bitumen. Apparatus: 1. A flat bottomed cylindrical metallic container 55 mm in diameter and 35 mm or 57 mm height. 2. A straight height poly cylindrical hard steel needle with consicle in. 3. A water bath of the maintaining the temperature of the sample. 4. Pentometer, a small transfer dish which can keep the container fly immediately in water during of the test. Sample: bitumen should be just sufficient to fill the container to a depth of the at least 15 mm in excess of the expected penetration. Procedure: 1. Soften the bitumen above the softening point between 75 C and 100 C. Stirred in trichology of remove air bubbles and water. Pour into the container to the depth of the last 15 mm in excess of the expected penetration. 3. Allow the sample which is container to the cool it and atmosphere temperature of 15 centigrade to 30 centigrade for 1.5 hour. 4. Then place sample with container the water bath 25 or 0.1 centigrade for the 1.5 hours. 5. Put the sample with container in transfer dish and fill the dish with water to the cover the container completely. 6. Keep the transfer dish with sample container on the standard of the penetration apparatus. 7. Adjust the needle to the make contact with the surface of the sample. Adjust the dial reading to the 0 and record as initial dial reading with the help the timer resets the needle for the actually 5 seconds. 10. Record of the final dial reading. 11. Repeat the above procedure. The difference between the initial and final reading is taken the penetration value between 1/10 of the mm. Practical. Precautions 1. Height, weight of needle necessary of the salt to be the actually 10 gram, not less and not more, as variation in the weight generally effects of the last test result. Results time needle salt be the actually 5 second. Temperature of sample salt be the maintained 251 centigrade or 0.1 centigrade. Oak sheet penetration value traced. Name of the project. Building temperature date tested. Hi guys, penetration test. Penetration lab test format. Sheet reading. Pen to meter dial reading. Initial final penetration value. Main penetration value. Test 1, test etc. Hi guys, figure penetration unit of 0.1 mm. Penetration setup. Dial refresh knob. Weight hammersley. Penetration needle. The base leveling screw. Hi guys, penetration of residue from the loss of heating. Definition: it is the percentage by the mass of residues obtained by the heating of bituminous material to the required temperature and having a specified standard penetration value. Objective: to the obtain the penetration value of the bitumen on its residue after heating to the specific temperature. Apparatus: container or flat bottomed cylindrical cements tin dish 70 mm in diameter and 45 mm in depth. Wet bath or cast iron bath or required size, permitting the impression of the container to the depth of 32 mm through an opening 1.6 mm large in the diameter than the container. Fitted with 3 rivets of the bolts so as to the support the container 6 mm above the hot plate. Hot plate suitably mounted and heated in either electrical or by means of the gas flames fitted with the temperature control device. Thermometer and open flash thermometer having the range from the minus 60 centigrade to the plus 400 centigrade water bath. Penetration apparatus. Procedure 1. Soften the bitumen above the subtraining point bitumen 75 centigrade and 100 centigrade. Stir in the trigonally to the remove air bubbles and water and ensure that it is the thermometric mix. If the sample container extends matter in shall be the Civet throws IS ship 30, weight approximately 100 gram of the sample material into the tray container and place container in the heating bath in position of the heating. Insert thermometer in the sample equidistant from the sides of the container such that the bubbles is complex immensely 6 mm above the bottom of the container. Heat the sample as rapidly as possibly without forming to a temperature of 249 centigrade, and during the removal maintain the temperature between 249 centigrade 260 centigrade. Stir the sample from time to time to the prevent overheating and the maintains a homogeneous sample. Heating is continuously till the sample changes to the check of hardness bitumen. Then place sample with the container, the water bath 25 to 0.1 centigrade for the 1.5 hours. Pour the sample with container in the transfer dish and fill the dish with water to cover container completely. Keep the transfer dish with the sample container on the stand of the penetration apparatus. Adjust the needle to the make contact with the surface of the sample. Adjust the dial reading to the 0 and record as initial dial reading with the help the trimerizal needles for the actually 5 seconds. Record the final dial reading. Repeat the above procedure thrice. The difference between the initial and final reading is taken as penetration value. A bitumen in 1/10 of the mm offset. Penetration of residue from loss on heating. Hi guys. Format. Name of the project, date, reading, pentometer dial reading, initial, final, penetration value, the main penetration value, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, figure, heating bath. Hi guys, very important test, bitumen test, viscosity test on of bitumen. Definition: viscosity denotes the fluid property of bituminous material, and it is the measure of the resistance to the flow, and thus it is defined as inverse of fluidity. The degree of the fluidity at the application temperature greatly influence the ability of bituminous material to the spread penetration into the void and also coat the aggregate, and hence effect of the throws characteristics of thence the resulting paving makes viscosity is the general term for consistency. Objective: to determine the consistency of the fluidity of the bitumen in terms of the time taken by the now volume of the liquid bitumen to the gate source and the orifice. apparatus equipment, viscometer with 10 mm or 4 mm orifice, thermometer, stopwatch, viscometer apparatus consists of main parts like cap, bulb, water bath, celebs, stir and graduated receiver. Procedure: leveling the bitumen cap by the exhaust. The viscometer heat the water in the water bath of the temperature specific for the test and maintain it within 0.1 centigrade of the specified temperature through the duration of the test. Stir water generally at frequent intervals of the preferably continuously. Clean the bitumen cap orifice of the viscometer with the suitable solvent and the dry thoroughly. Warm and stir all the material under examination to the 20 centigrade above the temperature specified for the test and allow to the cool at specified temperature by the continuous straining. When the temperature has flattened to the slightly by above the specified temperature, pour the bitumen into the bitumen cap until the leveling peaks on the valve rod is just immeasurably when the latter is vertical. 7. Pour 20 ml of the mineral oil or 1% by the weight solution of the soft soap into the graduated receiver and the places it under of the orifice of the bitumen cap. Place a standard temp thermometer in the bitumen and stir the latter until of the temperature is within 0.1 centigrade of the specified temperature. When this temperature has been reached, suspend of the temperature thermometer coaxially with the cap and with the bulb approximately at the geometric center of the bitumen. Allow the assembly apparatus to stand for the 5 minutes, during which period the thermometer's reading shall remains which is 0.5 centigrade of the specified temperature. Remove the temperature and quickly remove any excess of tar so that the final level is on the centerist line of the leveling peg when the valve is a vertical position. 11. Lift the valve and suspend it on of the valve support. Start the stopwatch when the reading in the cylinder is 25 ml and stop in the when it is the 75 ml. Note the time in second. Observation and calculation. The time in the second is recorded for the 5 ml of the sample material to the flow through of operations as the reported as the viscosity at the given test temperature. There are standard test temperatures, normally 25 centigrade and 40 centigrade at diameter of the office, normally 4 mm and 10 mm for various grade and type of the liquid bitumen. The selected of test temperature and diameter orifice depth on the type of test sample. Hi guys, oxide, viscosity, lab test, sheet, name of the project, specified test temperature, size, test property, viscosity in second, item run, 1, 2 means value. Figure. Hi guys, hi engineer friends. Figure. Viscosity test concept. Penetration in unit of 0.1 mm. Value. Strobe. Viscometer. Hello friends. Next very important bitumen test. Subtraining point of bitumen test. Subtraining point. Definition. Bitumen do not have a supply definite melting point. They gradually become so softer and less viscous as the temperature rises. For this reason, the test choices for the subtraining point is arbitrary and the method must be the closely followed. It result are to by the reparability. Hence, the subtraining point it is the temperature at which is the substance atoms of the particular degree of the subtraining under a specific condition of test. Subtraining point is useful to the now to the establish uniformity in supply and to the indicated the tendency of material to the flow at precise temperature met in the service. Object 1. Two brass ring with depth 6.4 0.1 mm inside diameter at the bottom 15.9 to 0.1 mm inside diameter at stop 17.5 0.1 mm outside diameter 20.6 0.1 mm to two steel ball which is 9.5 mm diameter and weighting 3.5 0.05 gram. 3. Metallic supporter frame to the support the rings in horizontally position as heating resist glass fuselage not less than 85 mm diameter and 120 mm in depth. The bath liquid shall be the freshly boiled distilled water when testing material having subtraining point below 80 centigrade and pure glycine for the material having of the subtraining point above 80 centigrade. 5. Steer maneuver of the mechanical which is operators smoothly to the issue inform had the distribution at all time throws us to the belt. The stir shall be to the place that the modulus molds are not distributed when the stirrer is in operation. Temperature it shall be the mercury in glass tap nitrode filled with the stem made of the lead glass or with suitable glass. Preparation of the sample. The sample should be the just sufficient to the fill the ring. The necessary sample should be the cut off the by knife. 2. Heat mean to the temperature between 75 centigrade and 100 centigrade above the subtraining point. Stir until it is completely fluid and free from air bubbles and water, and filter if the necessary through IS ship size. 30. Heat the ring at the same temperature on the hot plate and place it on the glass place record with the equal part of the glycine and dextrine. Full of the rings with the bitumen, cool it for 30 min or and label the surface with a hot knife. Procedure material of subtraining point below 80 centigrade. Assembly the apparatus with the rings, thermometer and the ball guides in position. Fill the bath with fresh boiled distilled water at the temperature of 5 centigrade to the height of 15 mm above the upper surface of the ring. maintain the bath of temperature of 5 centigrade for the 15 minutes. Place the ball provisionally cold to the temperature of 5 centigrade by the means for the forecast in the each ball guides. Apply heat to the bath and stir the liquid so that the temperature rise at the uniform rate of 5.0 to 0.5 centigrade per minute with the controlled heating unit until the material soffits and the allow of the ball pass through the ring. Record the temperature at which is the ball touches the bottom, which is nothing but the subtraining point that material. The rate of temperature rise shall not the average over the period of the test and any test in which is the rate of the temperature rise does not fall within of the specific limit after the first 3 minutes shall be the rejected make of the determination in other sample material of subtraining point above 80 centigrade. The procedure is the same as described above, of the only difference is that inside of the water glycerin is used on the straining temperature of the test is 35 centigrade. Precaution: record of the time versus temperature should be the beacon actually observation and calculation. The instant temperature with it edge of the ball and bitumen sample through the bottom plate of the support is recorded as the subtraining value of mean to the determination of noise. Oak sheet of subtraining point lab test data sheet or format of the project subtraining point centigrade. Hi guys, hi engineer friends. Our subtraining point lab test format or data sheet for figure thermometer subtraining point temperature in centigrade. Bitumen straight in. Look the picture. Assembly of the apparatus for the determination of the subtraining point ring and ball to rings.